But it would be good if we can file this as soon as possible. Just for your information, I think all of you are aware that Republic Act 11, what number is that? 11492, postponing the barangay and SK elections was already signed into law by President Duterte last Tuesday. Which means that our next election for barangays and SK in the whole city, in the whole country will be held on December 5, 2022. So all of you, your term will be extended until 2022. So what we'd like to do is, before the election of 2022, this merging will be approved already. We'll file the bill and we'll see to it that it will be approved before we have the next election. So pagdating ng 22 election, before that, we'll have a plebiscite to get the approval of the people of Baguio of this merging. At pagdating ng 2022, ang eleksyon natin ay batay na dito sa bagong batas. Okay ba sa inyo yun? So para makapag-prepare tayo lahat. Diba? Tamang-tama yung extension. And in relation to that, I would like you to know that during our committee meeting sa local government, yung proposal natin to rationalize the salaries, wages, and benefits of all local, of all barangay and SK officials, including other employees, was approved in the committee level. However, because there are 92 congressmen, including myself, na nag-file ito, we forwarded this to the technical working group to consolidate it into one bill. But in principle, it was already approved in the committee level. So tamang-tama yan, mag-adjust yung pay, at the same time, may plebiscite tayo, extended yung term, kaya tamang-tama itong ating plano to merge our barangays in the city of Baguio. One of the major considerations nito is all those merged barangays, dapat ang kanilang populasyon hindi mababa ng 5,000. Although in these 34 barangays that were recommended, ang dalawa ang barangays dito ang less than 5,000. So we will adjust that. However, according to Ms. Almaya, the reason for that is kasi napakalaki ng IRA, lalo na yung nasa Central Business District. No? Ang IRA nila is 11 million. No? But in any case, we will see to it that we'll follow the mandate of the local government code, which requires 5,000 minimum population ng mga barangays in an urbanized city like the city of Baguio. So, okay ba tayo doon? Okay, so yun lang isa sa mga update natin. And yes, ang ating pong kapitan.
Good afternoon, Congressman. Tanong ko lang po, may plebiscite po, sabi niyo po.
Yes.
Kung natalo po yung meeting po.
We will take the same setup.
Kung lahat po ng mga kapitan gusto naman po, siyempre po yung mga constituent po natin, sigurado, maraming nga dyan eh.
Hindi, pag hindi po pumasaya sa mga tao, ang ibig sabihin niya, balik tayo sa dati. Yung current natin, 128 pa rin.
159.
Ayaw ng tao. Diba?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. And we have at Aurora Hill, can we ask Ma'am Almaya to furnish us the copy? Way back 2002, when we are pushing for this merging, we divided Aurora Hill into 3 barangays. But now, I think it's only 2 na lang. Kaya, ma'am, para maliwanagan po kami, para po doon sa distrito namin, mag-usap-usap po kami at para magkaliwanagan. Hindi naman yung ayaw ng constituent natin eh. Kasi maganda to, kung talagang titingnan natin to maganda. Pero kung talagang negative tayo, all the way negative tayo. Pero kung positive tayo, magpupusto. Salamat po.
Reklamo kasi may isa.
Hello, yeah, okay. So you request that we will give you copies of the proposal. We will give everybody a copy so you will be able to review it. Okay. Si Kapitan Burgos. Bustos, sorry.
Magandang hapon, Congressman. Pinapatanong sir kung halimbawa na paano na yung mga last term. Kasi bagong setup ng barangay, sana isalin nyo dun sa mataas na pwede silang tumakbo o hindi na. Oh, kasi nga ako, last term na, hindi na ako pwede. Bagong barangay naman eh. Naging 3-4 na barangay ako ba, hindi ako pwede.
So, tumakto ang mga kapitan natin.
Okay, so we will personally I would like to review that and consult some experts in this, no? And we will let you know if we can put that in the bill that we will file so that there will be no misinterpretation. So gagawin natin yung para maliwanag. So we will, if it is tenable that we will include it, we will put it as part of the provisions in the bill. So kung gano'n ang mangyari, talagang sigurado nang mananalo sa plebisito. Yeah, si Kapitan Tambas.
Good afternoon po, Congressman. Energetic Kashmir. Katatayo nga po ng barangay. Dito yung nagkabiling merge. 34. Alaga basit, kung na dapat gusto, kung na dapat ikakadwa. Ako, Congressman, yung propose namin ha, kung pwede, maaari. 10 ng barangay, kasi malawak na yung siserbihan natin. 12 na kagawad. And Secretary Treasurer. Hindi apat. May clerk 1.3. Sana may dagdag yun doon para kasi maluwag na yung sasabupin namin. Ay, sasabupin nila kasi last term na namin. Last term na namin yung mga tatakbo. Matagal na namin pinag-iisipan ng mga kasama kung maaari kung mag-merge na isang kung pwede sana may vice capitan pa eh. Pero kaya kung maaari Congressman, 10 barangay, 12 na kagawad, Secretary Treasurer and 3 barangay clerk 1.3. Thank you ako.
Noted. Noted yung recommendation.
Kay Kapitana gusto niya, may kagawad daw, may clerk.
Okay.
Siya ganun daw, Congressman eh.
Yes. Your suggestion is noted. Yes.
Good afternoon, Vice Mayor, Councilor Canes. Jay, problem ko lang dyan is okay sana kung yung merging is you get the whole barangay as is. There are like in Trancoville, which is matatabasan ata ang Trancoville and portion of it goes to somebody else. So I think it's better for us to stick na lang to the barangay as it is. I was looking at the map, and unfortunately, the portion that was to be removed from me is the most populous of my barangay. So I think it's better for us to stick to the whole, not just a portion will be removed. Kasi talagang mahirapan tayo sa mga constituents.
I think the main consideration here is the road, yung main road. Para yung connectivity around the area will be through the road. Yun ang ano. But I think we will take note of yung suggestion.
Yes.
Actually, yung proposal ko, 32 barangays, ganun ang dito sa recommendation na ito. One barangay should not be split into two.
Yes.
But there is a logic if we will use the road as the boundary.
Yes, natural boundaries.
Yeah, natural boundary yun para ma-access. Ngayon, titingnan natin kung magagawa natin yun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kasi yung Camoedge ko walang matatapyasan. Yung Trangco Bila na matatapyasan.
Yes.
Awan mo lang. Mabayan. Wala putus no.
I would like to recognize our Mayor Benji Magano.
I just want to clarify because the merging is, I believe, more than winning. But the question there is how about kasi sa aming barangay po, based on the record, sa Brooks Point, nagbabayad sila ng taxes pero pumupunta sa Pacdal based on the zoning value. From that assessment, we are not included in the Pacdal. How is that now? Kasi yung sa assessors, doon, yung barangay na iba nagbabayad doon sa either sa Pacdal, doon banda, zoning.
Oh, kapalagas ka. Kahit di kapalagas ka, oh.
And yet, Aurora Hill is, Brooks Point is in the Aurora Hill area.
Yes, sir. Baka ata lang iti misnomer because we have the assessor's office since it started has divided the city of Baguio into 7 districts. And Brooks Point is part of Aurora Hill District, just the same. Nuko na yung adda iti property owners nga adda dapat yung Brooks Point nga agbaybayan yung Pacdal. We will correct that, sir. We have a boundary map in our office. Ngam ti pinagko namin ngay kat i-record mihan mi nga nakita dagi jay. So nga no adda ti amo yung kasjay, please inform us and we will restudy it in our office. Thank you.
Yes, can we...
Sorry, ato magdara kung tatataya pa first aksangag taya-taya kanak na makita ni Sir nagtakala ka, sir. Our concern is, may we request if the city government will allocate funds for the proper or sufficient IEC on this merging. Pag sarmingan tayo kumati nangyari iti autonomy, iso nga maaba-abak, there was no proper kaslakurang. So idayti ko mga merging, let us involve our constituents, hanlang adapta yung barangay officials. Otherwise, if we will push through with the plebiscite without proper consultation or public hearing with our constituents, they would somehow blame us for whatever disadvantages that they will experience in the future. Iso ti clamor mi, sir, could you please consider our suggestion that there should be proper consultation with the constituents of the 128 barangays. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Kang. Sorry for being late. The activities by. Thank you very much, Kap Evelyn, for the suggestion. When we plan for this merging, it doesn't really mean that when we say 32 or 33 or 40 or 42, it's already final. There will be series of consultation. There will be series of consultation so that we can come up with the right formula. Okay? Second is, you're right, Evelyn, we need to inform extensively our citizens, our residents, and that is also part of the roadmap for everyone to be involved in crafting the right formula for the merging. Right now, I met with Secretary Anyo 2 weeks ago at the Office of the President, and then with I had the chance to talk to Yusek Dino, and then with Odi Pasaraba and representative from the legal DILG, and they are really bent on addressing all other urban centers to make sure that they will comply strictly with the 5,000 threshold. So they are happy that we are starting it in the city of Baguio. And in fact, in the charter that is being crafted by our congressman, nakasama na rin doon yung merging. Kasi last week we were at the congressional hearing at HOR, and that was also one of the main topics that was discussed. So wag ko kayong mag-alala. There will be series of consultation. Hindi po kayo mabubulag dito, nobody gets blindsided here.
Yeah. Once the bill is approved, we will fund the information campaign plus, the plebiscite itself, the actual plebiscite. But if you want consultation prior to the approval of the bill, we can do that also. As a matter of fact, the Committee on Local Government will conduct the necessary public hearing to ensure that we get the inputs of our people in the city of Baguio. Actually, this has been discussed for a long time here in the city of Baguio, even before we conceptualized the merging. Several years back, marami nang ginagawang discussion dito. But I think that probably was not yet the time to come out with this law. So today, I think very timely, the elections of the barangays and the SKs are postponed to December of 2022. Plus, we rationalize the salaries, wages, and benefits of barangay employees. So I think very timely ito. Once the salaries and wages are rationalized, we can see an increase of the compensation of our people in the barangay level. So tama-tama. Yeah. So, yun. Okay na siguro yun, di ba? Maganda yung ano natin. Okay, wait, the other, yes, kung barangay, yeah?
Sayatan nyo maninday ko eh. Sir, I'm just curious about the local government code provision on barangays, that if a barangay had reached the 5,000 maximum or minimum population of the barangay would remain as barangay, that it would not be merged in any barangay. I am just curious, sir, are we violating the code, local government code, sir?
No, we are not violating. Nakalagay doon at least 5,000. At least yun. Hindi ibig sabihin, pag 5 ka na, ikaw na lang nandun. Hindi pwedeng, hindi ano yun. That's not the intent of the local government. If you want to organize or put up a barangay, it should have at least a population of 5,000 for urbanized cities.
So, okay lang sa merging. So, ang magiging problema ko dito yung how can we manage the bigger barangay now? Ngayon, maliliit na ng barangay, nagko-complain pa na hindi rin nila manage yung peace and order. This is well, reality. Peace and order, environment concerns, and then one example is yung irisan. Sabi nila, ma-manage nila, but in reality, hindi ho, kasi masyadong malaki. We need more tannods. Pati nga ho yung sa amin, sir, sa Bakdan. Aminin namin na hindi ho namin kayang i-manage yung peace and order and yung environment concerns. Kasi maraming problema sa aming barangay. We are not telling a lie na kaya namin o hindi namin kaya. Magiging problema doon is yung management at legal barangay. As if kaya naman pala, di okay lang. Okay lang. Sige, sir.
I understand your concern. I understand your concern. It's probably based on your experience. But if you look at Rizal, Antipolo, Rizal area, Antipolo. If you look at Antipolo, meron ng yung area ni Congressman Ako, there are about 600 plus na constituents. We are 367. Ang total number of barangays lang niya is around 18 barangays, covering 600, almost 600 plus constituents. And they can manage it. Why? Because every barangay has sufficient funds. One is they have sufficient funds to support the personal services. So instead na yung ating barangay captain ay nag-iisip pa ng pagkatapos ng trabaho, kailangan maghanap buhay pa ako because it's not sufficient. This time, one way or the other, magkakaroon pa sila ng magiging professionalized na. And second is the advent of the approval of this Magna Carta. Magna Carta. According to Secretary Anyo, the reason why they would like to merge is because they cannot totally fund yung Magna Carta with the current number of barangays nationwide. So, I think ang total number of barangays nationwide is 42,000. They cannot. Kasi may mga barangays din na malilit lang. So, with this merging, with due consultation, due public hearing, we will be able to come up with the right formula para halos pantay na lahat. Totoo nga naman na nahihirapan ng irisan, lalong-lalo na upper irisan at lower irisan. I've also been receiving complaints na parang napapabayaan na yung ibang mga barangay, na ibang parte ng barangay. It might also be considered that yung irisan, baka pwedeng hatiin, parang pwedeng dalawa. In fact, we're putting up another outpost. We're now putting up another outpost dun sa upper barangay ng irisan para lang ma-address yung peace and order situation nila doon. So, sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi pa tapos. Hindi pa tapos yung ginagawa nating configuration.
Okay. Okay, so sabi kanina ni Vice, approve na ito during the last meeting. And during the last, yung 17th Congress, I still remember Punong Barangay Rapelo moved for the approval of the merging of the barangays. And it was unanimously approved. So ito, sobra-sobra na yung approval natin. Kailangan natin ito, execution na ito. But anyway, as we heard the mayor, we will do a lot of consultations prior to the approval of this bill. Ngayon, dalawa kasing option natin eh. Ordinansa na lang o kaya batas na ipapasa namin sa Kongreso. But I was tasked by the City Council to file the necessary bill in Congress para yung cost ng paggamit ng resources ng gobyerno will come from Congress. No? Yung pagtawag ng plebisito at kung anong suportang pwedeng magawa ng gobyerno, maging seamless ang execution pag na-approve itong bad bill na ito. Okay, next item. Okay, I just would like to let you know that yung Malasakit Center Bill